Hey guys, welcome back to this channel. My name is Lovett, and today we're going to take a look at the types of dreadlocks for the body types, guys. I want to start by saying that if you already have locks, don't take out your locks because you feel it's not for your body type. No, that's not the way it is. Dramatics can rock micro locks, sister locks, chunky locks, freeform locks, small locks, whatever type of locks you have or you want, you can actually rock it. And the most important thing is how you style them, to suit your bone structure and your body type. That's the most important thing. Like for dramatics, I wouldn't recommend always using perm rods to coil your hair all the time, having all these really small coils. I wouldn't recommend that. So it's how you style your locks that will suit your body type. For dramatics, just a simple slick, just letting your hair down is going to look amazing on you, and micro locks will look amazing on you too, just like traditional locks will look amazing on you. The most important thing to consider when you're setting your locks, like they always say in all of the lock videos, is to consider what kind of locks do I want, and can my hair density give me what I really want? Let's say you have very high density hair and you're going for micro locks. It's really going to look really full, as a dramatic. It's really going to look full. Not that your bone structure is not going to take it. It is going to take it by all means necessary. Just like you can see this traditional size locks, it's not too big, it's not too small, somewhere in the middle. You can see how it is styled, to just give this really sleek look. It's how you style your hair that really matters, not so much the type of locks that you rock. Just like this style is really going to look amazing on a dramatic. Okay, let me go back to my my narration. Let's say you have really high density hair and you want to have micro locks or sister locks as a dramatic. What I'll suggest is, if you have micro locks and sister locks, maybe you should stay away from too much curling, with the perm rods and the flexi rods and the, what's the other one, foam rollers. Yes, the foam rollers. Maybe you should stay away from too much of the curls, and try to make your locks look really sleek. Girl Book by Nina a few years ago talked about how she makes her lock, to really look straight and give that sleek look. You can go look up that video. Just check her channel and you'll find it. If you have micro locks, always try to make sure that your hair is looking really straight, bone straight and sleek. And if you have really long locks, you can cut it to give that, blunt cut, geometric look, and it's gonna look amazing, guys, even with the density that you have on you. And let's say you are dramatic and you don't have a lot of hair, low density hair, and you want you want thick locks, guys. The question you need to ask yourself is, do you want these thick locks to be really full? What look are you really going for? That is what you should consider. If you want thick locks and you have low density hair, there's no way your hair is gonna look really full. So if you want full hair and you want thick locks, but you don't have high density hair, maybe you should consider going for smaller locks, rather than going for the thick locks, and consider increasing the number of your locks. Let's say you want just 60, maybe you can go for 150 or 200, and you can still maintain it by palm rolling, just like the a previous image where you see where the locks are looking really blonde. Always consider giving your locks a blonde cut as a dramatic, and it's gonna really look amazing on you. Like I said, it does not matter the type of dreadlocks you go for. It matters how you style them, how you rock them on a daily basis, guys. Whether it is micro locks, if you want to ask, should I go for really full locks as a dramatic, it doesn't really matter. but don't really stay away from really scanty, locks that just, we can all see scalp showing all over as a dramatic. I don't think really scanty locks would really work. Maybe medium density, to full density will look really amazing on a dramatic. And yeah, chunky locks are also gonna look amazing too. So for naturals, you guys are like, dreadlocks are for you guys. You can rock anyone. You can even go for freeform, sister locks, chunky locks, small locks, traditional locks. Like I had small locks, they are not as tiny as sister locks, but not really big. I had about 244, and I had them for about 3 years and 6 months. They were lovely. I still regret taking them down till date. Okay. So as naturals, and you, as a natural, you can also roll your hair on like dramatic, which I wouldn't recommend always rolling your hair. Now if you want to roll your hair as a dramatic, maybe braid out, if you really want those large curls, maybe really big flexi rods, that's what I would recommend, but not really small curls like the previous image. And on the subject of maintaining the manicured look for a natural, you don't really need to maintain the manicured look for a natural. And for a dramatic, if you want to maintain the manicured look, I'll say that you can just do some braid out like the image in here, just do some braid out and make your hair look manicured. That's the most important thing. We don't always have to see your neatly palm rolled or interlocked scalp. You can just maintain it to look really beautiful, just like this image is right here. And it's also going to work for a classic, because the manicured look is very important for classics. Let's say you are doing the semi freeform look. You are going for that because you want very healthy and very thick locks. You can watch, I think, DXYN locks. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, but she was doing semi freeform locks and she doesn't have really high density locks, so she would stay for a really long time before retwisting her locks. She really maintained it with really neat manicured looking style, so you can look up her channel. And another way to also hide the new growth and all that is to wear hats. You can just wear hats, and guys, it's even gonna take up your look to another level. You're gonna look so chic. Another beautiful way is head wraps, guys. You can use head wrap to hide your new growth if it's becoming too much, as a classic. But for a natural, you don't have to do that. And it's also going to work for a dramatic, because a sleek and manicured look, I believe, is important for the dramatic. So you can also use head wraps and hats to do that, in case you're not ready to do all the extra styles on days when you're not ready to do all those extra styles to have the manicured look, like braid out and all the curling to hide the new growths. And braid out also hide those extra new growths. If you're not really in the mood for all that on days when you're not really in the mood, you can add your hat. So that's for dramatics. Naturals, you don't need that. You can not retighten your hair for a year and you'll be fine. I just this using scarves and hats as accessories to cover your new growth is particularly essential for dramatics and classics. Whatever the classic, whether you're soft classic or dramatic classic, or whether you are a dramatic, they are all important for dramatics and classic. I know I'm rambling, guys, but stay with me here. Okay, guys, I am going back to natural again because I really did not say so much about naturals, but I'll repeat myself again. Whatever type of locks you are going for as a natural, it's gonna look amazing on you. But one thing I'll say is avoid the scanty look. Avoid the scanty look. No matter how much you like a style, if you are starting your locks again and you don't have a high density hair, I would say avoid the scanty look. I believe the scanty look would work for classics. Yeah, I do believe it will work for classics and maybe soft classic, but not so much for natural, because the fullness, you can rock a semi freeform look or sister locks where you have, a whole number of locks on your head for naturals, guys. And yeah, I believe I've made my point about naturals, guys. I hope if you do have any question, please, guys, do let me know down in the comment section, because somehow I feel as though I'm rambling here. I hope I'm passing the message across. Yeah, let me hope I am. Okay, now for color. Naturals can handle a lot of colors, red, green, blue, especially the honey brown color, just like we have in this picture, but not so much for the dramatic and classic family, guys. I know I have not said so much about the soft dramatics. That is because I believe soft dramatics can rock just about any style or type of locks, and you are one body type that can go wild with coiling your hair, whether you have chunky locks or micro locks or just normal sized traditional locks. You can go and you can get away with really, really coiling your hair, especially with bigger size flexi rods, and you can also rock the slick look. For the color, I would not suggest you experiment so much with wild color combination as a soft dramatic. Yeah, that's what I believe. Okay, another point here is this is the size of locks I had before I took them out. This is the size of locks I had. These are small locks, and yeah. Yeah, these are small locks, and just about any body type can handle it. As for the length, I believe only gemins can rock this particular length. If you're into short locks and you're a gemin, I would say fine and good, you can maintain it. And you can also maintain the coloring, just like you can play with color, just like this dreadlocks right here. You can see it is a medium size traditional locks, and you would not have any problem with experimenting with colors or rocking short hair. What I would say for a gemin or a soft gemin, if you are planning to start your locks, is that you should maybe just go for a normal sized traditional locks, rather than going for the extremely chunky ones. Yeah, that is my humble opinion. But for a flamboyant gaming, you can go with really, really large ones, ones that are really larger than what we have here in this picture. Yeah, and you can also just about any style of dreadlocks, guys, whether micro locks. I have been saying it, you can rock it, but the most important thing is that you, especially if you have your dreads, having very long dreads that are all the way to your butt as a gamin or a soft gamin might not really be that good, because unless that's the look you're going for, because it's really going to make you look so small. I particularly stay away from really long hair right now because it makes me look too small for my liking, and that's not the look I'm going for. I want to look like a grown-up woman. Okay, for romantics, guys, you can see this whimsical looking style that this lady with micro locks is rocking right now. You can see it looks really, really beautiful on her in particular, and it's going to look amazing on any romantic. As for romantics, guys, I would suggest, just like I said, for the soft gaming and the gaming, stay away from really chunky locks. If you are starting your locks, those really chunky big locks, I would suggest you stay away from them. Other than that, micro locks, traditional locks, and you can get away with really, really coiling your locks. Terry Presenter Martin made a video on how she curls her locks. If you're romantic, you can, try using that style to coil your locks. And this style of coiling your locks is going to work for romantics, soft gaming, and soft classics, guys. You can see how women. So for naturals, guys, you can rock larger coils, whether you're soft natural, egg natural, or flamboyant natural. And consider looking at Keisha Charmaine. She curls her locks a lot, especially when her locks were dyed red. That kind of coils will look amazing on any natural family, any soft dramatic, and yeah, that's about it. And like I said earlier, if you already have large locks as a romantic, consider maintaining it shorter, maybe somewhere at your collarbone, and always rocking twist out and braid out, to further encourage that whimsical look. And if you have shorter locks as a dramatic, you can consider having lock extensions, and if you have freeform locks as a dramatic and a classic, you can consider looking for a way to make it look really, really manicured. That's just the whole thing. How you rock your locks, how you style it, is what is going to make it look good on your body type, not necessarily the type of locks that you have. Please, guys, if you did enjoy this video, give me a thumbs up. If you still have any question concerning dreadlocks for the body types, please do let me know down in the comment section, and I'll make another video to answer your question. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.